Hi newbies, Nurse Ruthie here, and these are 5 things I wish I would have known as a new nurse. Don't kill yourself. I was attempting to be super nurse. I was attempting to lift people, pull people up in the bed by myself, and guess what? I would be hurting for days. So yes, ask for help. Have the patient do as much as they can. Put that bed in Trendelenburg, put those side rails up, and have them wiggle their way up to the top. Because workers' comp does not pay that much, and you don't want to be with that pain for the rest of your life. Second thing I wish I would have known, don't try to be friends with assholes. You know who they are. You may be lucky enough not to work with them, but in the past I've worked with people who, I tried to befriend, no matter how shitty they treated me, I tried to befriend them. Yeah, don't do that. I don't recommend that because all they do is shit on you. And then your self-esteem goes down and you start wondering what you did. So definitely remain professional, but don't try to go above and beyond to be their friend because it's not going to happen most likely. And why would you want to be a friend with an asshole like that? I wish I would have done this sooner. If you have the ability to leave the floor for your lunch, I highly recommend it. You won't hear the call lights. And I've been guilty of this. I've known somebody's in the break room and I'm like, hey, I asked them a quick question. So it's not like you actually detach yourself for an actual break. You're still hearing things. There's a quiet area in my, I said the Q word. There's an area at my facility that's usually pretty zen. It's pretty zen. Or sometimes I eat in my car. But yeah, I try to step away from my lunch unless, I have to stand by for whatever reason. A gratitude journal. I have really been doing this majority of the time for the last couple years, but I recommend every night writing down 3 things, or every morning writing down 3 things, no matter how minute they may be, the taste of your coffee, the pen that you're using, because it rewires your brain to think about the positive things in your life. And the last and final thing that I wish I would have known as a new nurse is not to take what other people, such as your coworkers or what your patients say literally. I would lose sleep over it. Sometimes when a patient was mean to me, I had a patient call me a bitch ass hoe, and I'm like, nowadays I'm laughing about it, but back in the day I'm like, oh my God, I would be like, what about me makes them think that I'm that way? No, I don't even give it a second thought. I most of the time laugh to myself, not in their faces, of course. So here's the thing. I'm going to challenge you. I myself am doing this. I challenge you for 1 week to write down 3 things, either when you first wake up or before you go to bed, that you're grateful for. Again, they could be simple things. You don't have to go above and beyond and write a big dissertation about it. And the second challenge that I have started today is I want you to write down a list of things that you desire in your life. It could be material things. It could be just goals that you have. Write down a list. I want you to write the date and the time. And then I want you to, once you complete it, I want you to set your timer for 1 year today. I want you to set it on your calendar, 1 year today. And then I want you to see how many you have accomplished. You're going to be so surprised how many that subconsciously you have already accomplished and things that you have gained. And if you didn't see my post yesterday, I am a student at Yale. Well, not really. So I'm going to put the link inside in this whatever, I'll attach the link somewhere, but it's a great opportunity for you to take a course to help you with your happiness. The course name, let me grab it for you, hold on. The actual app is called Coursera, and the name of the course is The Science of Well-Being. Again, it is a free course. It's 10 weeks long. You can work ahead, and I've only done week 1, and so far it's just been videos. They also do a test, a couple tests that, kind of like a survey. And then they're they're basically getting information from you. They want to see if you have improved in your happiness. So again, it's a free course. It doesn't take long. Like the week 1 stuff only took about maybe an hour. But I'm excited to see, how this is going to help with my well-being. And when I signed up, there was over 4 million people who signed up for this free course. That's crazy. I have homework. It says we're supposed to turn it in. I mean, I hope we don't have to turn it in because that's a lot of grades. That's a lot of grading. So, but I'm already learning things on it. So I highly encourage you to do it. Why not? Those of you that are watching me on YouTube, it's very nice to meet you. If you haven't met me, my name is Nurse Ruthie. I have a podcast called the Newbie Nurse Podcast. I just started it just a couple months ago, so this is all very new to me. I believe this is episode 14. And for those of you listening to me on Apple Podcasts, thank you, my OGs. If you want to know what I look like, definitely go to YouTube. I'm not like glamorous. I am definitely not doing my hair and makeup for this. But I mean, sometimes it's better to connect on video. So this is cool. This is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So again, nice to meet you guys. And if I met you already, thanks for supporting the Newbie Nurse Podcast. You can email me at newbienursepodcast@yahoo.com. If you have any questions, if you'd like to give any suggestions. All right, guys, I also have an awesome coffee company that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm going to be honest. They reached out to me maybe a couple months ago, and they asked, hey, would you be interested in representing this coffee? I researched the coffee company. It's amazing. It's called First Responders Coffee Company, coffee with a purpose. Put the link in. Looks like they offer coffee, like ground coffee, K-cups. They have drinkware, clothing. But the number one thing that I loved about this coffee company is that the portions of their sales go to first responders. It helps with their equipment, training, mental health treatment. And now, honestly, like I said, like they reached out to me. I'm supposed to be getting like a portion of whatever I make, whatever I sell, but I'm not going to take that. I'm going to give it back to them. I want to go ahead and donate it to all the first responders. But I thought it was a really cool website and a cool thing to get someone who is a first responder. They have nurses coffee, they have firefighters coffee, police coffee. It's a great company. Pretty cool product. It's a great product to put in a basket for nurses or any kind of first responder. And who doesn't want to support first responders? I mean, God, I couldn't be a firefighter. I could not have been a police officer. Hell no. So definitely support. Just go ahead and get some coffee for them. First Responders Coffee Company. Okay. Also, I also want to mention my favorite magazine in the whole wide world is out with a new magazine. I think they only have 4 a year. I love this. Please go get it. How much is this thing? It's not even that much. Look, it is $5.95. $5.95. You pay more for coffee. This has quizzes. They have beautiful pictures in there, beautiful sayings. And let's say you don't want to do this. Okay, go to their Instagram. Their Instagram is beautiful. They have 2 other magazines that is very similar. But definitely go to their Instagram, follow them. They have very cool inspirational quotes and stuff. All right, newbies, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, treat people how you want to be treated, because what you put out into this world is what you're going to get back. Have a great Nurses Week. Black Panther has some things to say.